everybody, and welcome to today's video where we're just going to have another chill and chat about trophies on a topic that has been on my mind for a little while, and it's franchises, platinum games and franchises. We're just going to get straight into it, so hopefully this video finds you well. God, I don't know why I'm speaking like I'm writing an email, but there we go. I'm just going to talk freely, so just chill out in an evening if that's what you're doing, or if you've got a game to play and you want to grind. Maybe you're grinding the Seriously trophy, and I can seriously help you pass at least an hour, I hope. So maybe you're doing that, or maybe you're just doing the washing up, or maybe you're just going to sleep. And if you do go to sleep listening to me, I don't know how you do that. That's like a miracle. But whatever you're doing, let me know in the comments below, and I hope I can help make the time nice for you. So let's get into today's topic, which is I found this on I like to delve into the trophy hunting websites, as you know, but I've been playing the PlayStation for a long time, most of my life, to be quite honest. But since trophies came into our lives in about 2010, I believe. Was it 2020? I should know this fact. I think it's 2010 or 2009. I think it's 2009, actually. Yeah. We've played a lot of games. A lot of games have come out. That's a long time ago, 2009. Almost 15 or so years. So obviously a lot of games have had a lot of, installments. Uncharted 1 began in 2007, and now we have Uncharted 4, Lost Legacy, which came out. Obviously, that's a terrible example. But you know what I'm trying to say? We've had lots of games with lots of platinums, lots of collections. And I wanted to take a look back at all the games that I've played and see, are there any games that I'd love to do a franchise complete platinum of the series? That was a terrible way of phrasing it. Basically, I just want to get the platinum in every game in a franchise, if possible. It may not always be possible. So there is actually a tool on True Trophies that I'm going to go through today with you. And we're going to see how close I am to any of those goals. Are some of them ridiculous? Is it possible? Stuff like that. I did write a quick little list. I haven't really done, apart from looking at the tool, I haven't delved into it too much because I want my thoughts to be fresh, and we'll just see what comes out of this. But there's been a franchise that's been on my list for a long time, actually, that I have had a long-term goal to complete every single game and get the platinum, and that is the Souls games. I am a big Souls fan, so I would love, and I think that's my most achievable one. Also, I don't really if you're new to the channel, welcome, by the way. My name's Lucy. I'll tell you that about where are we? We even 2 minutes into the video, that's my name. But yeah, I don't play games quickly. I just play a lot of games on and off when they, catch my drift. So I feel like a lot of people would have already platinumed all the Souls games by now. But I'm taking my time. It's going to happen, So yeah, Souls games I definitely think I can do. None of the games that I have left are still they're still online. It's still possible to do. You've got to be careful. Some games may fall off the radar and you can't do it. So the Souls games, I love those games. I'm playing them for a long time, and I would very much like to do all of those. I am missing 2 to my knowledge, which would be Dark Souls 2 and Sekiro, but I'll get to them. They're on the backlog. The backlog is always waiting for me. And then in more recent times, I've kind of been interested in trying to get all of the platinums in the Resident Evil franchise. However, I feel like I'm going to put a bit of a caveat on that because there are a lot of Resident Evil games. So I think my personal goal would be to get the platinums at all the mainline ones and then see how I go on the other ones, because it came to my attention there are a lot of Resident Evil games. There's a lot of platinums, but it would still be super cool if I could do it. I just need to do a bit more research. But for that, I am one away. I just need to do Resident Evil 8. Of course, we have Resident Evil 9 coming as well. So as long as I can get 8 before 9 comes out. But that's kind of crazy, actually. When I complete 8, I would have actually completed my goal of playing one Resident Evil game every year since I started. I started with Resident Evil 2 Remake, did that, and then went back to 1. And I literally just did one Resident Evil game a year, which has been quite nice. So I've enjoyed that. And I think those are the main 2 that I have on the list that I know I definitely want to do. I also do like to try and play, if I can, play in platinum all the Doctor Who games, as I am a massive Doctor Who fan. That one feels maybe a bit more like a pipe dream because those games aren't very good. I have played a few of them, and it's a goal that I would like to achieve, but also at the same time, is it really worth it? I'm not sure. And also, I don't know which games I'm missing, so I guess I'll find out. I'm sure it'll be in the list here. So those are them. I would like to do it for all my favourite games, but there are some I just know I'll never get, like GTA, for instance. I'm never getting GTA 4, so I will never complete the GTA set, and that's fine. I think also I'd have to play the re-released versions of the GTA, like Vice City and San Andreas, which I also don't want to do. So that's out. And what else have I got on my list here? I've also written Sonic ? I don't know how achievable that is. It would be nice, but I also think I am not sure. So Sonic, for reasons, has a lot of games that don't even have a platinum, and it tends to be the more classic Sonic games that never get the platinum. And I don't want to play Sonic when he's a human with he's not quite human, but he's got those long legs, he's wearing a little neckerchief, and he's got a human girlfriend. That's not my Sonic. So I don't know if I really want to delve into every single Sonic game either, just for this goal. So I think that's all on my list. I also have a tentative here that I've written. I've literally written this on a piece of paper that has not shown up very well. First party games, kinda. Another sort of loose goal of mine is I do like to play and platinum all of the PlayStation first party games if I like them. So I'm not going to play them platinum GT7, for instance. Like, I'm not someone who's playing racing games, and so that's off the list. But you know, when I get like a Ghost of Tsushima comes out or a Ghost of Yotei, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm into that. Like, if it's my kind of thing, I want to give it a go and dabble in it. But if it's not my kind of thing, like I did try Death Stranding, the first game wasn't for me, so I'm not going to play the second game, so obviously it falls down there. So yeah, it's kind of like, you know, I just go by personal preference. They're all just like loose goals. I like to have something to, you know, aim for, like a North Star to help navigate the backlog and what I play next. So that's my preamble for this video. We're going to dive into the stats. You know, do love the old stats. So if you are interested in finding these stats out for yourself, you can go to truetrophies.com. Make sure you are logged in, signed in. And there's quite a lot, you know, I've done a few videos on True Trophies. There is so much to uncover, so many stats. So I do like just having a look around sometimes when I'm just like clicking, seeing what there is. Lots of things to, you know, find out about yourself or look into. But for this very particular one, you need to go to my links and you can go to my series. And then you will get like this list of my PlayStation game series and franchises, and it will show everything. There are a few like things that you can do at the side, like options to filter it. I don't quite understand what these options really do, but I suppose you can just like type in like Doctor Who and it'll come up. But there's lots of breakdown here. So let's go over and actually look at my screen. Okay, here we are. We're on True Trophies. I've set this up hopefully so it makes sense that it's visually pleasing. Here's my camera in a visually pleasing position. It's not. How will I know? How will I know when I'm center aligned? I feel this box is not correct. Okay, we just have to do this, you know. We can't be precious about everything in life. We'll just have to go for it. Okay, so I've sort of minimised the screen to make it easier for me to... oh, God, I was going to do this way. Now I've moved over to do it this way. Here we go. So this is what I'm seeing on True Trophies. You might see something different because I have like minimised the screen to be more of like a tablet view to fit at the side here. But you see here we do have all of the options. So I could just type in Doctor Who, and it comes up with the Doctor Who franchise. You get some of these last little stats of how many points you've got from all of the games. These are the True Trophy points. These are your, I guess, PlayStation points maybe. How many trophies out of how many trophies, and how many games out of how many games. I also like they've got here the time, which I think is really cool, and your percentage to completing the franchise. So that's what we're going to be looking into. The amount of information here is incredible. So yeah, we can obviously like, you know, go through all this, like, you know, do you want unique? Do you want all DLC? Blah, 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 ascending, descending, and you can actually compare against friends too if you're so inclined. But I was quite interested in looking at, if I just get rid of this, they have here on the side the popular series and franchises, and those have just, oh wait, hang on, what? That's not what I wanted. So you start off looking at the side here, we got the popular series and franchise. So I just want to like quickly have a look at what's on the list here, because not all of these games will show up in my list because I've not played them all. But of course you have Call of Duty, which has a huge amount of people playing it, a lot of games, and therefore you're getting a lot of points. In fact, you know, if I go over here, you can see Call of Duty, 31 games. I'm on 0% complete. I think this appears on my list because I have... Oh yeah, I've got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 installed. That's why that appears there. But yeah, Call of Duty, obviously, massive juggernaut, lots of titles. the Marvel franchise. Look at that. 32 entries if you want to try and get all of the Marvel games. I'm imagining that's probably including your Spider-Mans. In fact, let's just take a quick look. Obviously, you've got your Marvel Avengers, probably got the Spider-Mans here. Marvel Rivals, like anything with the word Marvel in the title, that could be something that you're interested in. It's like, I want to make sure I platinum all of these Marvel games. And if you want to do that, more power to you, because there's a lot here. 62 games to do, spanning from PS3, PS Vita. That would be a very meaty one, but that's not for me. Assassin's Creed, also another franchise with like so many entries, 20 games here. That could have been one that that's a very doable one if you do like Assassin's Creed. I think a lot of them are attainable and achievable, but I've just fallen off the franchise. So we've got that. We've got Uncharted. I want to talk about that more later, so I'm going to skim past that. FIFA, obviously big. Are these only doing the ones that I own? They must be just doing the games that I own that are popular. So there might be, I suppose if I wasn't logged in, maybe I can look at that at the end on like an incognito tab. Could I see? Because yeah, now I feel like it's actually just doing it to the ones that I own. But yeah, FIFA also 31 games. God of War, massive franchise. Batman, got a ton of games. Lego was 71. I think I looked this up one time. Did they have it on PSN profiles? I was trying to look up what game has the most entries. I think it was Lego. Lego had the most by far, just because, they make Lego everything. Resident Evil, which we'll talk about, and Infamous. I do just want to pop up here an incognito tab just to see if my results would be different. Figured it out, everybody. Figured it out. So you can actually see the list of games that are just popular series and franchises. So, again, still Call of Duty, you got Marvel. There are some things that I should have thought about after FIFA and the God of War series. The Final Fantasy series. How many games are in that? That's got to be a fair few. 35 games. Oh, okay, it just says it there. So it's 35 games. That's a big juggernaut. I can imagine people wanting to do that. Batman's still there. Lego is still there. Oh gosh, it's going to go far. Battlefield. Star Wars are 52. I wonder if you could do an ascending order. Descending. Oh gosh, there's all of this. You can do total gamers, okay, we're doing total games. So we've gone, what is this? Now this is trash. How did I not expect this to happen? Okay, well, now we've done it this way, we're getting everything. So, of course, the jumping food games have 706 games. I don't know what this hamster arcade nonsense is. Ugh, the journey games. This has destroyed everything. I wanted real stats. The Stroke franchise, of course. Who wants to get all the Stroke games, everybody? 117 of those. Okay, so I think the first legitimate one, as we can see here, is Lego. Lego is 71 games, and then it's Marvel. Once you get past all of that, this is kind of sort of a Persona mashup here. So you get the idea. We're looking at games that have a lot of entries, and now we're going to focus on the ones that I'm interested in and how well I am doing. But I felt that was mildly interesting to look into. Oh, Pro Evolution actually has 54 games. Star Wars, a lot of games with 52. See, that won't appear on my list because I've not played. Yakuza with 46. So yeah, let's jump back to mine. All right, so we're going to look at mine in ascending order. So the games I've played the most, I think this is how this is being structured. So first, of course, we have Uncharted. Now, I didn't mention Uncharted at the beginning of the video, which you might have been like, Lucy, why have you not said Uncharted? You love Uncharted. Why did you not say that? Well, it's because I know. Look at this number here. 10 out of 11. Look at this, though. I love this combined stat of 577 hours that I've spent in Uncharted. So I don't know if this does go in, no, I don't think it goes in number ascending order, but that's a new video in itself. Like, what games have I played the most, like franchises in total? This is saying 577 hours well spent, let me tell you, my friends, with a percentage of 94% complete. I'm missing one Uncharted game, everybody, and it's a game that I'll never be able to play because it has been delisted, and that is Fight for Fortune. Fight for Fortune. That is so sad. I will never, I guess at the time when I could have got it on Vita, I didn't want it because I didn't think about this, and I don't even know if this was a hard game. I don't really know much about it. Full list of, there's not even a platinum. So maybe I can say I've done it. I do have all the platinums on Uncharted. This didn't have a platinum trophy, but it did have DLC. God damn, I didn't have as much money then either to buy trash all the time. But yeah, delisted this game. You can't buy it, I believe. I think I've looked into it before to see if I could buy it, and it just like wasn't possible. But to my knowledge, it's like this weird little card game. I don't really know much about it. Other than that, I'm not sure if it's good. Probably not. Why did they make it? Who knows? But I will be missing that forever. I can't believe this doesn't say that it's delisted though. It says that the DLC is delisted. I'm pretty sure I've tried to buy this and I can't. Like, otherwise, I would 100% buy this, everybody. If I could. The game, yeah, the game was digital only and has been delisted. There's no way of getting it. Okay, so they need to update their stuff because that's what I thought would happen. Sad times, so I will never get 100% in Uncharted, but it's been good for me. And yeah, very happy with that for what I can do. And I will always try and platinum every Uncharted game, obviously, if we ever get another one. Next up, the WWE franchise here. This I have played most of the games, 10 out of 26. But 26 seems like a lot of games. Like, I know they had a lot of spin-offs, but I kind of dropped off, I suppose, after 2016. I guess I did play 2K23, so I'm missing a fair few. But 81 hours in total over all the WWE games, which is a cool stat to see, and I'm at 28% completion. I want to see which ones I'm missing, because I know I never played, like, they had a few arcade games, like All Stars. Oh, I see what's happening here. We also have to account for this, everybody. How could I forget? The PS4 and the PS5 version, which I think for this will be happening actually for quite a lot of games, because not all games share a PS4 and PS5 list. So actually, I'm not really sure how many games do share a list. Seem to be more popular in the PS3, PS4 era. So in order to get all of the WWE games, I need to play on PS4 and PS5. But who's doing that? But, you know, you can make your own rules up. So I want to look at some of these more obscure, like WWE 2K Battlegrounds, an arcade one that I just had no interest in playing, would not play. There was, WWE All-Stars. But I did enjoy WWE Legends of WrestleMania, which is one of those sort of offshoot ones that I liked a lot. But all the others, I've got that. Like, I did go for a streak of trying to get them all. And there was, like, one game, I believe, this one, 13, which they had some online trophies. And online trophies are always going to be the death for me, like, especially if it's asking for an unreasonable amount of time or something that just requires a skill level that I will not rise to. So that kind of killed it in the water for me, WWE 2K13, and that dream went away. But you can see I kind of dropped off here at about 2K18, 19, 20. They didn't do one for 21. 22 I didn't play. 23 I did play. Thankfully, if I ever do... So 23 has actually been... The online trophies are offline. I don't even know if you can, like, find the game, because obviously they want you to buy 2K24 and 2K25. But I have done all the online trophies in that if I did want to come back to it. So this one's dead in the water for me because there's too many onlines that I can't do. Next up, Lego. Lego is a massive beast. I have dabbled in... Now, this time can't be right. I've definitely played more than 5 hours in Lego franchise. So I'm going to investigate what's going on in here, because I know there have been games that I've done a lot more in. So they're saying 71 titles in the Lego franchise. Let me see how many I can name that I've played. And I wonder how many. This is a little fun game for me. All right, here we go. Lego Dimensions, Lego Jurassic Park on Vita, Lego Batman 1 on Vita, Lego Batman 2 on Vita, Lego Marvel Avengers on Vita, Lego Harry Potter Years 1 to 4, Lego Harry Potter Years 5 to 7. One of those I did on PlayStation, the other one I did on VR. I think that was on PS3 actually, and then VR. What else have I done in the Lego? Lego Horizon. I wonder if Lego Horizon will appear in this list. Did that. I do want to play Lego Voyages, which I can see on the list here, so that will be coming up soon. And that might be because there was a couple of Lego games on Vita that didn't come out with platinum trophies or trophies at all. But I never played those. There was like Lego Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff. I think I've done 8 to my list, but that's telling me 10. So I'm obviously missing 2 that I do not remember. So let's find out. So Lego Party, this is brand new. I guess it's a Harry... sort of party game. We've got the Harry Potter collection. I don't know if I'd really want to play that. I mean, I did it once, and I think once was enough. Yeah, we got Lego Horizons here. Lego, gosh, they've really expanded into lots of things. 2K Drive Brawls, Journey Builders, DC Incredibles, Lego Marvel. Yeah, this is where are the ones that I have? I've not done Star Wars, Lego. There's my Lego Avengers on Vita, Lego Dimensions, Lego Jurassic World. I liked Lego Jurassic World. That was good. Lego Batman 3. Oh, maybe I did 1, 2, and 3 for the Batmans. Not done these. Lego. Oh, of course, there was 2 Marvel Lego games that I did. There's the Harry Potter. And yeah, I guess I must have just missed some. Oh, Lego Rock Band. I loved Lego Rock Band. Oh, I wish I had the platinum in that, but that was actually too difficult. I could actually play. Do you know what? I never played Lego Indiana Jones because I never watched Indiana Jones. But now I'm tempted. Can I even buy it? See, this is now I'm finding things up. There is a platinum, the Holy Grail. I actually do want to play this. Oh my god! But is this a new adventure? Here's the full list of Lego Indiana Jones 2: The Adventure Continues. Is it a unique game? I'm in big Indiana Jones mode. Let's put buy. Da 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 da. Oh, Xbox 360. But I'd have to buy it on PS3? Can I just buy it on the PlayStation Store? Is it a good game? What's the review? Is it trash? People said 9 out of 10 on Steam. I'm going to look into this. I want to play this. Lucy, what did you play at the weekend? Did you play Ghost of Yote? No, I played Lego Indiana Jones 2: The Adventure Continues from PS3 way back in the day. I'm going to understand all of these trophy names now. He was good, very good. Do I know what these are? We named the dog Indiana. See, I know that now. I can almost reach it. I thought it was closer. They've got to have a snakes thing. I meant drop dead, comrade. Is that from, like, the Crystal Skull? What are you, like, 80? Oh, yeah, that's from the Crystal Skull. Grab the snake. We're not grave robbers. 3 times. You're one crazy. Oh, they're big on the Crystal Skull here. They were archaeologists into the space in between spaces. I liked them before. Come at me if you've not heard my controversial opinion. Come and tell us your unpopular opinion. Or is this all Crystal Skull? I don't want it to be all Crystal Skull. Okay, we're gonna leave that where it is. But I am intrigued. Will I choose wisely? I don't know. I've got all excited now. I want to end the video so I can play Lego Indiana Jones. Okay, right, next up. Oh, yes, my of course, Soulsborne is the official title. Now, this is saying 9 out of 15. I did have a quick look. Oh, look at that. 585 hours in Soulsborne. Oh, that's my top one, maybe. I need to do it. I'll write this down for another video. How many hours in all these different games as a franchise. Let's dig in deep. Because, to my knowledge, I'm only missing 2. Unless I'm missing PS4. Oh, I might be missing PS4, PS5 versions. Okay, so Night Rain. I'm working on it. I'm going to get that. Elden Ring. You thought I wasn't going to come back to do it? Guess who came back again? Lucy got that plat. So, yeah, Elden Ring. Sekiro, I will return to it. Do not worry. Dark Souls 3, I managed to do that. Dark Souls 2, one day. I already own it. I just have to get round to it. We got Bloodborne done. We got Dark Souls on PS3 and Demon Souls on PS3. What's that? You're not telling me everything. Now this is saying 7 out of 8. Maybe there's a parameter that I need to click on. Because this is also not telling me, I do have Demon Souls remake, the remaster of Demon Souls. And it's also, there's the Elden Ring for PlayStation 4, which I would like to also get someday. I'm not above doing that. Let me just open this tab in a new, because I wonder if the reason it's not all DLC, maybe if I do ascending, oops, that's not what I want, descending, my games played. Now will it show me? No, it's still only showing me out of 15. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm thinking that there must be some PS4, PS3 versions or whatnot that it's not showing here. But yeah, that's a cool number. I'm happy with that. 585 hours in the Soulsborne world. And that's only going to go up. Whereas Uncharted is probably going to be stuck here for a bit. This is definitely going up because I have 2 games to play and maybe the platinum on PS4 for Elden Ring. Okay, let's go to... Okay, this is the one I need to investigate. Resident Evil series, there is 31. This is going to be a mighty high bar if I want to do it. It's also saying I'm only on 26% completion for this, which is kind of worrying when I was like, ow, I only have 1 game left. I honestly thought there was only like 3 games. Like, I thought there was Code Veronica, the other Resident Evil 0, and that's it. But it turns out that I've only done 8 out of 31 games. But I have played a whopping 349 hours of Resident Evil. So let's dive in and see what we are missing. Oh crap, Resident Evil Revo. Well, I'm not playing that. How many trophies are in that? Man, I need some help. But there's not even a platinum on it. Interesting. I don't want to play this. I'm striking that off the list. Resident Evil 7, yep. Village, which I'm going to do. 3. Resident Evil Resist. What is this? I thought Reverse was this. This was the multiplayer game, right? Where one person... Oh, that does have a plan. I'm not playing this. Get out of here. 2, 5... What the hell are Umbrella Corp? 6, done. 0. I actually am thinking about playing 0. I've heard good things about 0. Resident Evil 2 Revelations. I don't really know much about this, but again, I'd have to do some research because the Resident Evil games are kind of scary, both in the sense that they are scary and that they have scary platinums that aren't always easy. Resident Evil, yeah, what's Resident Evil Revelations? Why are there so many games? Resident Evil Dark Side Chronicles, God. Resident Evil The Umbrella Chronicles. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, Resident Evil Code Ver... Oh, I've heard about Code Veronica. That's meant to be all right. And Resident Evil Requiem, which is going to be Resident Evil 9. So there's a lot here. This is now saying 7 out of 18. There's some kind of discrepancy going on. I have a feeling that the discrepancy is due to the filter settings that I've done. But then they're showing games that I haven't played. Okay, so out of these, I'm definitely going to play 8. I think I'd give 0 a go, and maybe Code Veronica. I don't know much about this Resident Evil Revelations, but there's a few here that I've definitely never heard of. These Dark Chronicles, Umbrella, been there, and I'm not doing the multiplayer ones. Like that's not worth it. But other than that, I think it could be doable. Oh no, hang on, look, there's a bit of a this is saying 308 hours, and this is 349. Do you know what I can't see here? I can't see Resident Evil 4, the original, which I do have 100% completion on, but that's not appearing on this list. So something's a little bit funky. Ba-da-boom, boom, boom. Because that must be those missing hours. Well, I think this is just a fun exercise regardless. Next up, Batman. 19 games. I've only done 8. I would have liked... There was a point where I liked the Batman games enough that I would have wanted to do this, but I think it's gone too far. There's too many games now that I just wouldn't want to play. So 110 hours in the Batman world, 39% complete on that. I can already imagine, what is it? Gotham Knights is there. I've not done Arkham Origins. I just can't. So yeah, there it is. Gotham Knights. I should get back to the Batman the Enemy Within, the Telltale series, just because, it's a straightforward platinum. I played the first one and I thought it was all right. I just never really got around to the second one. I don't even know if I own it. Can you still get it? It's because of oh no, it's on PS4. I should be able to get it. It's still on PS4. So if I did want to, up my numbers, I could do it there. Batman Arkham Asylum. What is this? PS4. I did this one twice actually. Batman Return to Arkham City. So I've not done that one yet. Do I want to replay Batman on PS4? Arkham City was good, but I just really like Arkham Asylum, like a lot. So maybe we got Batman Arkham VR. Does that have a platinum? Do I want to play this? I mean, that's the other thing. There's no platinum. I think that was fine. Telltale series, PS3. So yeah, I did the PS4 one. Arkham Knight's done. I've done a bunch of these Lego games. But on Vita. I did kind of want to play this at one point, this Black Gate. Arkham Origins, I'm not going to finish that because There's multiplayer that I'm not going to do. There's the other Vita game. And then there are my PS3 Batman games. So this is possible. I heard mixed things on Gotham Knights. I think that's the only big one. I mean, I could definitely replay Arkham Asylum at Arkham City. Meh. Oh, but then you have to do the games twice. Bennett. I did like you, Batman. Sad times. Marvel franchise, we'll have a quick dip in here, but I'm not a massive Marvel person, so I've only done 7 out of 32. We had a quick look, but obviously Marvel Spider-Man, into it, definitely got those. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is a game that I keep, thinking about playing, but I never pull the trigger on it, and I'm not really sure why. I don't know. I like Guardians of the Galaxy, but I don't like it with a capital L. It's like a lowercase L. I liked it, but I don't think about it. It's not like, oh my God, I can't wait to play it. But, let me know. Hit me up. Should I play this? There's also I know there's some kind of collectibles thing that's a bit off-putting, which, makes me feel a bit unsure about it. Obviously, yeah, we got the Marvel Spider-Mans. Marvel's Avengers, we're not doing that. We did some of the Legos. There was also Marvel Rivals, which I did try, but I wasn't too down with. Marvel's going into Disney here. Amazing Spider-Man 2. There's just a lot of franchises, and I'm not a massive superhero person. But I will be playing that Wolverine. You bet your damn uncle that I want to slice somebody's face up. Woof! That's going to be good fun. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to skip this because I think the only things that are counting on this are my Persona games, because I've not played the whole big thing, and Persona's like a beast. But I'm pretty sure there's a Persona only category coming up. FIFA, we're going to skip that because it's FIFA. Obviously, it's a juggernaut. It comes out every year. Although I guess now technically it's got different names, so it might be under a different franchise. But I used to play those a bit. Oh, Mass Effect, 7 out of 8, 90. Actually, how many hours did I play in FIFA? 14. I guess that makes sense. Oh, this one makes my heart hurt. And I feel like I can still do this. It's just going to be, I need to sit down and do it. It's Mass Effect 1 on PS3. The trophy list is so annoying. It's like the biggest grind ever. But I do want to do it because I do love Mass Effect 1. So yeah, I've got the Legendary Edition, which actually doesn't have a platinum. So it's just some extra trophies. But yeah, Mass Effect 1, boom. Mass Effect 3, boom. Mass Effect 4, boom. Sorry, Mass Effect 2. Oh yeah, I've not played Andromeda. See, now that's giving me a 4 out of 5 because I've not played Andromeda, and I don't know if I want to play Andromeda. But I want to do the main Mass Effects. But I have to get my PS3 out to play Mass Effect 1, and there's a lot to do. And there's just a lot to play at the moment. But that one I'm going to do one day. I'm going to come back to that. And I will have 5 out of 5 at some point. Although I won't actually, because I won't have Mass Effect Andromeda. But this isn't counting this is weird. It's counting Mass Effect 1 on PS4, but it's counting my Mass Effect on... So yeah, there's something that's a little bit strange here. Unless it's, I think it's putting all of those in here. Maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, Mass Effect. Oh, man, I'd like to do the originals. By the way, there are quite a lot of pages. I think I'm going to stop when we get to page 5, or whenever I start to feel like the games are dropping off. But this is what I want to look at. Persona. 245 hours. I'm not going to get all of these. I've only ever played Persona 4, 5 and Royal. But as you can see, look at this. It's been released on so many different platforms. There's also all of the different spin-offs. So Persona 5 Tactica. There's also Persona 5 Strikers. I don't really know much about those other games because they do like to dabble into other genres, and they are a massive time commitment. I do like the dancing games a lot though. You will find me dancing to the Persona music, absolutely. But yeah, they've got a lot going on. It's a big time commitment. Look at all of these. So this is probably not going to happen, but I am pleased to have dabbled in the Persona world. Next up, let's have a look at Sonic, man. Sonic, what are you saying? What are you saying, Sonic? You're saying 104 hours and only 20%. You've got 28 games and I've only done 7 of them. I mean, I did Generation? Well, it's because a bunch of them don't have a platinum. Generations, Origins, Superstars, Episode 1, Episode 2, Let's just dive in. Let's have a look. But there's, Frontiers. Okay. Oh, now Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I'd forgotten about it. It's a new entry to the franchise. I am somewhat intrigued. I want to look at the trophies for this because sometimes, believe it or not, I just want to have fun. Oh, Lucy just wants to have fun. But I don't know, is this fun? Like, I do like a kart race. So I asked ChatGPT, actually. I was like, should I buy this game, ChatGPT? And they're like, that's an excellent question, especially if you were a fan of Crash Team Racing. So I might actually play this because kart racing was something that I grew up with as a kid. And everyone, if you were my age, roughly, back in the day, kart racing was like a subgenre of your favourite franchise. And everyone loved it. I don't know how well it tracks now, but I don't know. I just kind of I like it. And I can imagine maybe playing this with my siblings. Maybe I should just get it at some point and then see if we all want to play it together. That could be a fun stream maybe at some point, all getting on. Because I know I grew up, my family and we grew up the right way on Sonic. Wait till I get so much hate for saying that. But I've indoctrinated them all. They all love Sonic, thanks to me. What can I say? So yeah, we could have a good time doing that. Although I'd have to. Actually, I can invite them around my house. We'll sit on the sofa and play Sonic together here. I think that'd be, maybe I might do that at Christmas, everybody. I'm going to invite my sibs round and we're going to play Sonic Cross Worlds, and then okay, I need to do some deep research into the Platinum, but I actually want to play it. So call me silly, maybe. Sonic Times Shadow Generations, I'm not going to play that because I played Sonic Generations and I did like Sonic Generations, but I don't feel the need to go back and play this version of it. I'm good. But I could do it if I wanted to. Oh, Sonic Superstars were out. That game was bad. And I'm not going to get the Platinum on it. So we're already done. Drawing a line under that. We're not getting all the Sonic Platinums. Sonic Frontiers I did do, for better or worse. Sonic Origins, loved it. Sonic Colors Ultimate, I've not played that. Do I want to play that? I don't know. Team Sonic Racing. Why is it that Cross Worlds Racing appeals to me? But none of these other Sonic games did. This is an interesting insight. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's just come at the right time. But some of these other races, those games didn't feel appealing. But something about Cross Worlds appeals to me. Sonic Forces, yeah, that's too bizarre. Sonic Mania, woo! More racing. Sonic 4? When was Sonic fighting? Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah, these are the ones that Sonic 4 Episode 2, Sonic Generations there. Oh boy, we could do these, like the classics, but they're hard, aren't they? I think these are difficult. I don't know if I don't think I own this. Get 100, oh man, imagine, there's not even a Platinum. I think that's what's quite upsetting about it. Get 100 rings, clear the Green Hill Zone, get to Starlight Zone. I mean, I could do this. Beat the game in under 40 minutes, beat the game without dying. That's a tough one. If I want to test my mettle and be a true Sonic fan, I'm a little Sonic poser over here. I might as well go take myself over to Trafalgar Square dressed up as a terrible Sonic character. Maybe I'll do that. This feels like a big commitment to commit to Sonic. It's very high maintenance for his Platinums. Episode 1, Sonic Adventure, more racing, Sonic Unleashed, and Sonic Unleashed. So yeah, that's probably that's not happening. That, but Sonic. Why do I want to play this so much? I don't know. I'm just looking at it and I want it. Ew. Okay. We'll put that away for later. We'll come back to that. The GTA series, 6 out of 14. Oh my goodness, 520 hours across the whole franchise. Wow. I guess that makes sense. Damn. And that's going to get bigger as well, actually, because GTA 6 is coming out, and I wonder how many hours I'm going to spend on that. That's nuts. All right. GTA 3, I'm really happy I got that a couple of years ago. Vice City, boom. San Andreas, boom. 5, boom. 4, 6, up. It's just that 4 I'm missing, and I'm okay with that. I'm also glad that they're not... Well, I guess they are putting all the other GTAs in it in their massive list, but they're just doing the main line. But I can live without GTA 4. It's not... I don't think that's worth my time to try and do that. But, I wonder what the GTA 6 Platinum is going to be. That's going to be so exciting. I'm looking forward to that. But I'm happy. This is telling me 5 out of 5. It's very generous of you to give me 5 out of 5 on this website. Life is Strange, 105 hours on Life is Strange. We don't need to go into this one too deeply, but I'm pretty sure I have played and platinumed all of them, apart from some of the re-release. So yeah, Double Exposure, True Colors. I mean, this is telling me 5 out of 5 now. Because this isn't actually like, I platinumed Life is Strange on PS3, but that's not coming up here. And I did before... Oh, no, hang on. I did do PS5. Oh, yeah. So I did the PS5 one this year, and I also did the PS4 one, but I didn't play Before the Storm. But I'm guessing there's lots of re-releases. But I'm happy with that. That's quite a nice little... Do like the Life is Strangers. They do have a nice trophy list. Oh my god, I feel so bad. I talk about Sonic all the time, and I also love Crash Bandicoot. But I feel like Crash Bandicoot... Well, I was about to say he's gone off the rails, but Sonic's also gone off the rails. Crash was really my... He's like one of my other boys. Like, I love Sonic. I need a little Crash Bandicoot. I think it's just because... I don't know. I love those first three a lot. I do love Twinsanity. I'm doing Crash dirty. I probably played more Crash in my childhood than I played Sonic. But there's just something about Sonic that appeals to me. I can't put my finger on it, but I love Crash Bandicoot. Sorry, I just whacked the microphone. Oh, God, I've already seen Crash Team Rumble, which I'm not playing. And I'm definitely not doing Crash 4. It's about time. Maybe it's because the game just got frustrating. Oh, Crash Nitro Fuel, I'm not doing that. But I am happy that I have my 100% in Crash Bandicoot Warped and Crash Bandicoot Strikes Back. I like that they're putting the original key arts on these. That's quite nice. Very proud of these three. Yeah. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, too hard for me. Sometimes you just know when you have the skill and when you don't have the skill, and I definitely don't have the skill for that. But I'll take that. I'll take having the mainline Crash Bandicoot games for sure. And 143 hours on that, which I suppose tracks. We got Infamous here, which I've done. There we go. Look, everyone, we've got a completed one. I mean, I guess I did complete Life is Strange with 48 hours. Infamous. I mean, there's only 4 of them. Infamous First Light, Infamous Second Son, Infamous Festival of Blood, the DLC, Infamous 2, and Infamous. Ta-da! We did it. We did one of them. Infamous games. They are pretty good. I liked them. I mean, I wouldn't come up with my favourite games of all time or anything, but I loved Infamous 1. That was always my favourite one, to be quite honest. They did obviously get a bit downhill. I think they just ran out of steam, to be honest. There's not really much more you can do, but always a simple platinum, always worth playing. If you haven't, I would recommend checking them out. But yay! I've got a completion. Da, 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 da. Yeah, another completion. The Last of Us. I mean, all you have to do is play 2 games a million times, and you've got all of them. I mean, that's all they're going to show here, 2 out of 2. But I do have 5 out of 5. It's weird that they're doing that. They're saying that there's more than one, but then they only show. But 326 hours across both games. That can't be right. That's got to be more than that. Yeah, look, I spent 418 hours in The Last of Us. That's almost as much as Uncharted. That's kind of, and it's only 2 games, but there was obviously multiplayer. But there was multiplayer in the other ones as well. But yeah. Last of Us on PS3, Last of Us on PS4, Last of Us Part 1, PS5, Last of Us 2 on PS4, and Last of Us 2 on PS5. Done. Oof, it's a lot of time. And I'm still playing The Last of Us. That time is going up because I'm doing chronological mode. But another completion. Ooh, actually, did I have Fallout on my list? Have I done all the Fallout games? I might have. 5 out of 6. What am I missing? What am I missing here? So what's this? 310 hours. Da, 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 da. But this is now telling me 5 out of 5. It's being nice to me. Fallout 76 done. Fallout Shelter done. Fallout 4 done. Fallout New Vegas done. And Fallout 3 done. What am I missing? Is there a trophy list for Fallout 4 on PS5 that I'm missing? But yeah, I'm counting that as complete. Da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-da-dun. I do like the Fallout games a lot. The platinums for these aren't always easy. They do take some time, which is, I guess, why I've got 310 hours across all of them. But I do have a feeling it's probably not counting my PS3 times because I don't think they were tracking PS3 times. In fact, yeah. So this has got to be 310 across 76, Fallout Shelter, and Fallout 4, I'm guessing. They did announce a Fallout 5, but obviously it's way off in the future. But I'm happy to have pretty much all of those. Batman Arkham Knight series. See, now we're getting into like, obscure territory because they're putting Suicide Squad in here, which I won't be playing. In fact, can you still even play that? I don't know. So we're just going to move on from that. Assassin's Creed, 5 out of 3. I've played more than 46 hours on this, but it's counting I was mainly on it when I was playing PS3. Like, I've not played Shadows, Mirage. What is Discovery Tour Viking Age? I've no idea. Valhalla, no. Odyssey, maybe. Origins, Chronicles, there's 3 of those. Syndicate, China, Rogue, Unity, Freedom, oh my goodness, Liberation, Black Flag. Then we're getting into my era of Assassin's Creed, which is like 3, Revelations, Brotherhood, 2, and what is this Assassin's Creed codename Hex? This is, I guess, a new one coming out, but interesting they don't put the PS4 version or the Ezio collection, because if I was going to play another Assassin's Creed game, I probably would replay 2, I think. Odyssey does tempt me just because I like the idea of ancient Greece. But I feel like it would be one of those things like, oh my god, I really like this. And then after a while, I'm like, oh god, I really don't like this anymore. The novelty of the world has worn off on me. And I'm like, boo. All right, let's see what we got going on. On page 3. Oh, how could we forget? Why is there 8 Horizon games? I've played 148 hours of Horizon Zero Dawn or Horizon series. Although I do think I have all the Horizon Platinums, even though it's saying 4 out of 8, but I think it's because it's doing PS4, PS5. So let's see. Lego Horizons, boom. Call of the Mountain, hell yeah. That's my favourite Horizon. Come at me. Forbidden West, Horizon Zero Dawn. It's giving me 4 out of 4 here. I'm going to take that 4 out of 4 as a victory. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Franchise complete. That's my little... I should do that. Franchise complete. Ching! I'm only halfway through the video before I jingled myself. But yeah, I mean, these games, you know, like, this is going to I like to platinum every PlayStation first party game if possible. Like, not my favourite games ever, but, you know, I want to play them, give them a shot and, you know, see what they're about. They're not too strenuous, so I'm happy to carry on the Horizon mantle, whatever the next... Unless they do Horizon Machine Strike. I would definitely not be playing a Horizon Machine Strike game if they're going to release that, so we can but hope. The Walking Dead franchise, 27 hours, 4 out of, what is this, 26? Now, I'm not a big Walking Dead person. I've never watched the TV series. I've only ever experienced The Walking Dead in video game form. So, there's a lot here that I will never play, so I will never finish this. But I did the main line with, like, Lee and Clementine. That was so sweet. I don't think I'm ever going to play any of these other things. Maybe I'll play the definitive edition at some point if I am hankering, like, oh man, I missed those games and I want to come back. But this is pretty much what episode 1, season 4, season 3. Yes, this is all of them, like, sort of condensed into one. Like, maybe if I ever did feel like that, that's the nice thing. Like, obviously I don't replay games as much as I used to, but if there is like a new version, I can get the platinums again and I feel like playing it. It's nice that that's there. But I do have all of these other ones. I did play quite a lot of them on VR, but yeah, not one that I'm looking into. The Harry Potter franchise. Actually, I did have all of the Harry Potter games except Harry Potter 3, so that's not quite all of them. But we've got here 4 out of 15, 68 hours, which I'm pretty sure it's only counting my Hogwarts Legacy. But yeah, I don't have the Harry Potter collection. Oh, I didn't actually end up playing Quidditch Champions. Legacy's there. I did do the Harry Potters, as we mentioned before, on Lego, which are being counted towards this series. And actually, I didn't play Deathly Hallows Part 1 or Part 2 because those looked like they went a bit strange. But I do have Half-Blood Prince down here. So not one, as you know, I'm a casual. I'm just a filthy casual Harry Potter fan. Emphasis on the casual and the filthy. So I'm not too beat up about that. Okay, Astrobot. Oh, 63 hours in Astrobot. 4 out of 5. That can't be right. Unless they're counting the Playroom PS4. Let's have a look in here, because Lucy needs to have. Why do I talk about myself in third person? Someone actually called me out on this recently, and I was like, I don't know. Let's see. I would like to have all of the... Oh, it is the Playroom. So I've done Astrobot, done Astro's Playroom, done Astrobot Mission Rescue. I've done the Playroom VR. I've just not done the Playroom. I need to sort that out. What is the Playroom? Is there no platinum? Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah, why is there so much DLC in this game? Click to reveal. Oh. Is it because you need the camera? I'm right. I have to do this, everybody. This is on my to-do list. It's interesting that the Playroom counts as an Astrobot game, but I mean, I get it. But I count Astrobot Astro's Playroom and Astrobot Mission Rescue. So I'm going to have to look into the Playroom. But you don't need a VR for that one, do you? Because the VR one is that one. This is just the PlayStation 4 one. Do I own this? I don't know. How do you get the Playroom? I'll do some research, but I want that to say 4 out of 5. I've got to. He's my other boy, my boy. This is my crew of boys. Lucy walks into the room with her boys. It's Sonic, it's Crash, and it's Astrobot. We're all, walking around being really cool. Next up, Spider-Man franchise, 113 hours. I feel like I'm going to skip this because I'm not the biggest Spider-Man person in the world. We kind of looked at this with Marvel, but I will be doing all of the Marvel, however many there are, Spider-Man games, because I do like those. Oh, Sackboy. I don't really enjoy this, to be honest, but I did do a big adventure. That got done. Oh my god, that's the running game, the Endless Runner. 3, no. Karting, no. Little Big Planet on Vita, I did give that a go. 2 and 1. What is this prehistoric move? Never heard of this. But yeah. Not for me, Sackboy. You are not one of my boys. You may be Sackboy, but you're not my boy. Next up, we have the Red Dead series. Why the hell is that 3 out of 7? I don't know. 388 hours on that and 47% completion. Obviously, it's not counting my PS3 time, but now I'm getting 2 out of 3. So I've got Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Redemption on PS3. It's not counting my Red Dead Redemption on PS4, which is interesting, which I do have, but I do not have Red Dead Revolver. Is anybody in the comments or the chat or wherever you are in the world, reach out and touch space, played this? I mean, there's no platinum. This is now only for if I want to be like, yeah, I've got all the Red Dead Platinums. Is this worth playing? Don't really know much about it. What was it say? 11%? I don't know. I don't know if I need this in my life. Oh, the Dragon Age series. How could I forget? I dabble in Dragon Age, and by dabble very, very lightly. Like, I loved Dragon Age 1 so much, and then every game after that I loved a bit less. It's like that song, every day I love you less and less, every game I love you less and less, na, 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 na. So like Origins, great, then 2 was like, then Inquisition was like, and then Veilguard, I don't even know if I want to touch Veilguard, because I heard it was not great. But yeah, 3 out of 4 here. No platinums on this because the platinums are incredibly difficult, in my opinion anyway. It's like, I'm not very good at the game. The game is a very certain style of play, which is just not up my alley, and I can accept that. So it requires a lot of, playing it. The game wants you to play it a lot, my god. But also on like the hardest difficulty, and also you got to play lots of different characters sometimes, and I'm just like, I don't want to. So I'm happy to leave that where it is. Oh, now this is a franchise. I need to have all the trophies in. Let's see. The Cat Quest series. Love me some Cat Quest. Now it's saying 3 out of 3. Why is it saying here 3 out of 7? There must be ones on other platforms, but I'm giving this a franchise complete. Obviously, it's easy when there's less of them, but I will be cat questing until the end of Cat Quest time. I'm looking forward to the Porocalypse when it comes out. I don't know when Cat Quest 4 will reach our screens, but I will be there to play it. These are good fun games. If you haven't played it, get on it and enjoy. I think Cat Quest 3 is the best, technically, but I had the most fun with 2, I think, and 1 is the weakest, but it's still a fun game to play. They're obviously finding their feet, but it is really cool when you play those games to see where they came from and how they, get better as time goes on. Right, we're going to skip this little Big Planet franchise. Get out of here. What we got on page 4? Ratchet and Clank 3 out of 17. I suppose we should delve into this. 45 hours. So, Ratchet and Clank, big on PS2. I didn't know anything about anything when I was playing PS2, so I never actually played a Ratchet and Clank game on PS2. My first exposure to it was the 2016 reboot, and I liked it. And then I replayed 2 on my Vita. But there are a lot of these games. And as you can see, I have only played through... Oh, Rift Apart. How can I forget Rift Apart? That was really good, actually. But I don't feel like I need to go back and play all the old ones. I do think there's a certain level of nostalgia to these. And I do also think that a lot of them don't actually have platinums, which I'm not into doing, but there's a lot on PS3 as well. But this is a nice one. I can imagine if you've got this one, this would, like, if I was a big Ratchet and Clank person, I think this would be very doable and I would do it. It's not like Crash Bandicoot 4 that went off the rails and became super difficult and blah. I think this is all very in the realms of attainability. So that would be a nice little one if I had that touch base to it. Tomb Raider series, why on God's green earth does it have 23 games? Let's find out. But I'm on 69 hours for this. Of course. Oh, yes, of course. This remaster got remastered on PS4 and PS5. I won't be playing these. Yeah, gosh, there they all are. Lara Croft Go. Rise of the Tomb Raider I did play. That was Temple of Osiris. Sometimes I think about going back to that, and other times I'm like, Tomb Raider. There's a lot of these games, and I don't think I mind. Shadow of the Tomb Raider has too many... This is such a terrible thing to say, but it's got too many DLC trophies, which is what really puts me off playing it. But I would like to complete that Tomb Raider trilogy, if you will, from that PS3. Because I actually liked the PS3 version, or the PS3 reboot. Rise of the Tomb Raider was also okay. So I do feel like I would like to play it, but I need to let go of this DLC thing. I mean, it's fine. It's okay. So maybe, it's kind of like, Lara Croft meets Batman a bit. Maybe I'll come to it. It's just, it's like, if you've got a game that you would like to kind of play, but there's just all these games that you actually would like to play with a capital L. That's like I like to play with a lowercase L. It would be nice if I hadn't other things that I wasn't interested or it just tickled my fancy one day, but I just don't know when that day will come. Right, we've got the Souls games here, which we already looked at. Let's look at Doctor Who. Let's see, what am I missing here on Doctor Who? Hey, the TARDIS. This is saying 3 out of 7. How very dare you? I thought I did better than that. Doctor Who, The Edge of Time. Doctor Who, The Edge of Time. Now, I'm confused about these two games, because I think they're the same game. I think. But one of them has a platinum and one of them doesn't. Everything's got to go sometime, otherwise nothing would ever get started. You saved the... Is it the same game? Why have I not played this one? That doesn't... No. What? There is one... These two are the same games. I think it's The Edge of Time. No, but that's the same. Okay, there's 3 games that are the same game here. But is this a VR game? Is that what the problem is? I think that's a VR game, The Edge of whatever. Oh my god, they all have the same somewhat name as well. But I feel like this is the same game. But just, you infiltrated the Dalek Temple without getting caught once. I feel like I did this. You've not seen my Dalek twice. You made your way through the forest. How hungry are you? You ate more than 10 custard creams. Maybe it is the same game, slightly different. Pound at the TARDIS and attempt to fly a ship. You hit a Dalek with a rock. But I did play the Slowly Assassins, which was like a text phone game. It was whatever. Doctor Who, The Eternity Clock. I'm not playing that on VR. Although I actually did enjoy that game, even though it did glitch on me. Me and my brother played it together co-op. That was interesting. And we still quote it sometimes to this day. But yeah, I wouldn't play it on VR. I don't even know if I could buy it on VR. This was developed by Supermassive Games. How interesting. So I've already letting myself down here as a Doctor Who fan by not really doing... Oh, well, there was a lot of collectibles. I wonder if I could play this again. Do I raise my Vita from the dead to prove myself as a true Doctor Who fan? No, wait, this is a VR game. Can I play this game without a VR? I don't know anything. I press record all these videos and just talk garbled. What happens if I press the buy button here? Where am I going? Oh god, no! No! Oh, so I'm not signed in, maybe. Doctor Who! Edge of Reality. I'm certain I've played this game. I played it... Oh no, sorry, it's The Edge of Time. Why are they both called the same thing? Now I'm shouting in my flat and everyone's like, shut up. I'm pretty sure this game is that game, but this game, 6 out of 10, but this game is a VR game, and the other game you don't have. Yeah, play now on PlayStation VR 2. Look at that. We got that PlayStation tie-in. Whoop, whoop. PlayStation paying the big bucks to get Doctor Who on side. Iconic Miles blah, 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 blah. I'm going to keep this tab open. I'm going to look at this layout because I don't know if I want to play this game again if it is the same game. Make life so much more complicated for myself. Well, that Dalek looks good though. Yeah, this is the washing machine place, the laundrette. I have done this, but maybe that means it'll be easier if I already know what I'm doing. It'll probably come back to me and I can just whip through it and just get it done. I remember the collectibles were a pain in the arse. So yeah, fake Doctor Who fan over here. Next up, Borderlands. Oh God, 3 out of 20 games. Especially when Borderlands 4 came out. No. Sometimes I think about playing the new Tales from the Borderlands. I actually really enjoyed Tales from the Borderlands, but I feel like nobody spoke about new Tales of the Borderlands, and therefore I don't know if I would want to play it. So again, let me know. Should I add this to my collection? Is this worth playing? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I did think the first one was funny. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. Wonderlands, maybe I'd play. The Assault on Dragon's Keep, I'm pretty sure that was the DLC for Borderlands 2 that was really fun. So I feel like I've already played that. I don't know if I want to play it again, but I did enjoy it. 3, 2, no, I like 2. 2 I actually really, really liked. 1, I thought about playing it back in the day. 2 was the best, man. Pre-sequel, maybe. Oh no, I'm done. I'm done with Borderlands. No offense. Overcooked, what am I missing? 3 out of 4? How am I missing 3 out of 4? Now it's saying 3 out of 3. What's the 4th one? Overcooked, Overcooked 2, Overcooked All You Can Eat. So, franchise complete. I love the Overcooked games and I will play any and every Overcooked game. We've got Rayman series. I mean, there's too many Raymans, right? Yeah, Legends, VR. Yeah, man, this is not... Danganronpa, we're going to skip that. Harry Potter, we're going to skip that. No, I don't want to play... So now that's what I'm saying. I knew by about this time we started to get into the ones that I've like played one, version of, and we're not into it anymore. But Elder Scrolls. Oh yeah, I do want to do Oblivion. I've got Skyrim too many times. They've even got Elder Scrolls 6 here. I'll wait for that. And I will not be playing the online version, so that's not happening. Moving Out. Why are there 3 games in Moving Out? There's not 3 games in Moving Out. What are you talking about? But I do have 100% in that. Wait, I forgot to check how many hours I've spent in Doctor Who. I would have liked to have known that. Oh, I just realised it. 200 hours in Dark Souls. So that's just Dark Souls alone. Where is my Doctor Who? Did I go to the wrong... Oh, there it is. There it is. Only 11 hours. I suppose, yeah, can't count my PS3. 77 hours in the Far Cry series. I should at least be looking at these stats, if nothing else, I suppose. 128 hours in Skyrim. That is only counting my Skyrim on PS4. Oh, Jackbox. We're not doing Jackbox. We did a few of those, but they are pretty tough. There's a lot of very rare trophies that require a lot of audience input. Salt and Sanctuary franchise. Yeah, it's got some doubles here. Won't be doing that. Saints Row, don't think I'll be following up on that. No, that's not for me. Metal Gear. How have I spent... Oh, yeah, because a lot of it was Metal Gear Solid 1 for 90 hours there. I don't know if I want to play Delta. Delta's not even here. Not sure. Guacamelee, Batman, Bioshock, Watch Dogs... 160 hours there. Let's just have a look at page 6. But I think we've come to the end, maybe. Hang on. How could I not speak about God of War? 59 hours. I've not actually. How many God of War games are there? They're saying there's 8 God of War games, which I think tracks. But I never played any of the originals. I don't think I'll ever go back to playing any of the originals, to be fair. I've got to play God of War Ragnarok. Only 3 trophies out of 48. Oh, I've got to do that. That's bad on me. That's bad. I will. It will happen. Neo, 212 hours, pretty good. Now, this one is doable, because I do want to play Neo 3 at some point. And I have got and started Neo 1. So I could at some point go back and finish that off. Which I think about sometimes, because I did really enjoy Neo 2. But would it be weird to go back to the first one? Because it's maybe a little bit clunkier, but that would be nice to get the full set on that. Little Nightmares. I should have all of them. Oh, maybe they're counting because 3 hasn't come out yet. But 3 is coming out in a couple of days. So yeah, I would like to get that. Elden Ring. I'm saying 2 out of 4, but that's because there's probably doubles of Night Rain and that. Marvel, Dead Rising, Mafia, blah, 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 blah. Playroom, franchise, yeah. Okay, I think we've reached the end. Yeah, these are all now getting into areas that I won't play. So that's my franchise rundown for you. Oh, it's got a bit dark in here now. So there you have it. That is my rundown of all of the franchises that I have played on PlayStation, which I'd like to complete, which I'm never ever completing. And I don't know, I just thought it was kind of interesting to like look. So what I like, so normally I look through my trophy list and I'm looking at all the games I have played. But here obviously it's showing me other games in a franchise that I clearly like that I haven't played. That, you know, it was interesting to be like, oh, maybe I will play Sonic Crossworld. I've got a lot of takeaways from this video. Investigate Sonic Crossworld, investigate Edge of Time to see if I can, you know, move up the rankings. I think my biggest thing was how many Resident Evil games there were as well. But there we go. I hope this was interesting, and I hope whatever it is you were doing in the background, I helped you pass the time. I would love to know if, you know, you've had a look at this yourself, if there are any franchises that you have completed or haven't or would like to, anything and everything. I think it'd be super cool because, as you could tell, there's a bunch of like games that or franchise that I've just never dipped my toes into, like Final Fantasy. I mean, I have a little bit, but that's not there. There are some other big franchises, like maybe Battlefield is another big one, or I'm trying to think of something else that people love that is just not in my world. Like, are you a big racing fan? So you've played all the GT games, like stuff like that, just other areas that just, yeah, I've just never looked into. So thank you so much for joining me on this talk, chat, and maybe get that plat kind of video. I shall see you in the next one in the future. Wishing you all the best. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.